Hi, I'm Jade, and I'm gonna tell you why I stopped using Diva Curl. Over the past few months, I've been noticing a decent amount of damage in my hair, and I could not figure out for the life of me where that damage was coming from. It was also focalized. It was like this bottom 4 inches right here, like from the length of my hair, the canopy, and these two sections right here, right above my ears. All of these sections, my curl pattern was loosening, it was breaking, it was getting thinner. Not the actual strands were thinner, but like the breakage was causing my hair to thin in those areas. And I was thinning at the root in this area, which you can still kind of see if I do that, like, see that? And it wasn't like that. And the only time it's ever even looked like somewhat like where you can see my scalp like that is when it was wet in the beginning of my journey, but it had gone away for so long. So this started happening around 6 months ago where things started changing and I didn't understand why. And it used to be that my ends were the curliest part of my hair, and I think I've talked about this in videos. My ends were the tightest part of my hair and my roots were looser, you know, cherub curls and everything, and I still think I have that. But my hair overall had loosened so much that my roots were the tightest part of my hair and my ends were starting to become all in the 2 range. There's nothing wrong with 2 range hair. That is perfectly beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. My hair wasn't wavy, so why was it turning wavy? You know what I mean? It was concerning since my roots weren't, and I couldn't figure out what was happening. I was like, what am I using on my hair? And I like, the only thing that could be damaging to me was I was using low heat on my Dyson, but only for half of the blow dry, and then I was dyeing my hair still. Like, this is not my natural hair color. My natural hair color is black. But I was like, okay, it's gotta be the dye, because I've been blowing my hair dry with my Dyson for a year and nothing happened, so I don't think it's my Dyson. But it's gotta be my hair dye. So I switched to a different hair dye, and I was like, maybe that's it. That's gotta be it. It'll be fine. And then I switched to a new hair dye to see if that would help, and my roots were like coming in nice and everything, and like I was only dyeing my roots. I was not dyeing all of my hair overall, but my ends and my canopy and these sections were still getting looser and looser, even when it was only touching the root for the dye. So I was like, okay, if my ends are the part that's getting looser and more damaged, it can't be from my dye. And I just started thinking, okay, I'm going crazy. There's nothing I'm using on my hair that could hurt it. Like, I change my hair products all the time, so it can't be my hair products. Like, I use different hair products every wash. Like, it's not that. And you know, as this has been getting worse, I've had to start pin curling these 2 sections of my hair, and I was getting really self-conscious about it because it's like I have these 2 nearly pin straight sections in the front of my face where my hair used to be the curliest. Like, I also noticed in these 2 sections at the root, I was getting really bad flare-ups of my seborrheic dermatitis, psoriasis, whatever you call it. I was getting it really bad in these sections, like right around here and around here. Not here though. And not very many other places on my head. You know, it was very concentrated here and here, which before I started the Curly Girl method, I had it everywhere, and it's never been focalized. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, it's, you know, I just have psoriasis. It's fine. And over these past like 6 to 4 months, it's gotten really bad. 4 months ago, I started noticing that I was having less longevity out of my wash days. Like, my hair would not hold its curl except for at the root, and it looked really stupid because like curly roots with ends, like, you know, it looks like I flattened or damaged the ends, which I have done nothing to damage my hair. I haven't been using anything harmful on my hair. Like, it was at its healthiest point 6 months ago, and it was great and perfect, and now it was turning bad or off or what have you. I don't know. All of these issues were happening. My scalp was irritated in these sections were loosening, the ends were loosening, the canopy was loosening, my roots were tight. It just didn't make sense to me. I changed my dye, I changed everything. I even started only using my Dyson on Cool, which didn't help in the slightest. And my hair also, like, it's been frizzing more than usual. Like, I don't tend to frizz very much, but I have been frizzing a little bit more. But I still didn't think of that as that big of a deal. But the breakage, the thinning, oh, also, I have a little bald spot somewhere right in the center right here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's, I think it's right there. Yeah. That little bald spot. I've had that before, but only when I used to use really harsh bleach on my hair, and that's gone away since I stopped dyeing my hair, bleaching my hair around 3 years ago, and all of a sudden it's back. you know, I'm concerned what's going on. And why are pieces of my hair thinning? Look at, you can see straight through if I comb my hair. That used to not be able to happen. I really was at my wit's end trying to figure out what could be doing this to my hair. My hair looks a little stupid. Ignore it, it's healing. Now, I had been seeing like little blips here and there of people saying that like Diva Curl was causing them hair loss or whatever, but then there were a lot of people debunking it like right after they posted it, like, oh, you're just not cleaning your hair properly, oh, you're doing this, oh, you're doing that. And for me, I was like, oh yeah, you know, a lot of people, like when they start the curly girl method, they don't like fully wash their scalp, or they jump to a no poo straight off the bat and they don't cleanse their hair properly. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense, but like, you know, whatever. So I didn't think anything bad of Diva Curl. I didn't think anything was going on. I don't use them a whole ton. So, you know, I never really put it on my radar that that could be something. A little while ago, I saw a video from the Glam Belle here on YouTube. She's a curly hair guru. And she said that she was discontinuing her use of Diva Curl, and I was like, okay, like I'm gonna watch this video, see like why, you know, is there a recall? What's going on? And she just said, all of these people are having this issue, this issue, this issue. I'm not sure if I'm having the issue, but until I know it's safe for my viewers, I'm not going to use it, you know what I mean? Which props to her, like that's great, and honestly, that's how I found out that I was having issues. So thank you, Glam Belle, I appreciate it. So that got me thinking, I'm like, well, like, you know, maybe I should like put away the few Diva Curl products I do have. Okay, so I have the complete wavy line from Diva Curl, because I have a looser curl type, you know, and my hair gets weighed down very easily, so I was like, if I'm gonna try Diva Curl, I'm gonna get that. I got the whole system, and I tried it, and it wasn't my favorite, but I would use it on days where I felt I needed protein because I knew there was protein in those. So it's not like I was using this whole chunk wants to curl together today, so we're just gonna ignore that. Why is it so frizzy right there? Oh my god. But I don't use those shampoos and conditioners very often. I would say I probably use the Diva Curl shampoo and conditioner maybe once a month. Twice a month max, like if I really was like desperate for protein and I didn't feel like doing a treatment. So I was like, well, you know, that can't be it, whatever. And then I realized, what's something I use literally every single wash day? Literally, I have used Diva Curl's Believe in Gel every wash day since I got it a year and a half ago, and I bought refills, which I'm guessing the refills are the ones that, or not refills, but you know, like new bottles, and I'm guessing those are the ones that had the janky ingredients that made my hair crazy. Sorry, I'm trying to be cool, and I'm not being cool. Then I was thinking, I was like, oh, well, I'll just stop using that, and I was like, wait a minute, how do I use the Diva Curl's Believe In? Like, I've mentioned it in videos, and that's why I want to make this. Like, I don't want you guys to think that I am okay with using that anymore. I would say don't use it, it's not worth it. You're gonna f your hair if you get a bad batch. Like, I do think it's a batch issue. You know, there's a group, and I'll link it below. It's something like hair loss and thinning and bald spots or something caused by Diva Curl. You're not crazy or something like that. A lot of people there think it's a batch issue due to not improper storage in warehouses, which is just kind of like, it makes sense. Like, people don't always, you know, condition warehouses properly, and something could have been heat activated. It makes sense to me. And, you know, I'll link that page so you can do your own research there. So how I would use the Believe in Gel, I would, you know, put a pump over my canopy and really focus it on my ends. And then I would get a second pump, and I would specifically from root to tip above my ears there. Because since they were straightening, I thought, okay, they need more protein. This is my go-to. This is what used to make my curls bounce up like nothing. And it was making the problem worse. And it's been getting worse and worse and worse in those areas. All of the areas that I've put the Believe in Gel on have basically been relaxing slowly. I've been doing some healing treatments, and I'll mention at the end what I used to heal a lot of it. My hair's still nowhere near as tight as it was. At least this is helping a little bit. See how this part, like, it's curling a little bit now, but this used to be a full-on ringlet. And there's like a lot of, see that? I don't know if you're seeing how stringy and straight these pieces are. My canopy's the worst. And I did some footage on my hair before I washed it, because I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It goes from like 3B, like up here, you know, here up, which is about 4 inches of growth. And then it goes barely into a 2C, maybe a, you know, a soft 3A because it's still spiraling. It's just damaged. It's, you know, my hair relaxes when it's damaged, or, you know, flattens out when it's damaged, and it's damaged. And my sister's been noticing weird breakage, but she couldn't figure out why it was either. She's the one who dyes my hair. So she, you know, she's seen my hair from angles that I haven't. And I've been telling her, I think my hair's feeling thinner. I think my hair's thinner. I'm freaking out. Like, I don't know what to do. And she was like, well, I don't think it looks too thin. But then I showed her right here, again, like, you can see my scalp and my bald spot. And she's just like, I have no idea. Just try not to use anything on your scalp. And, you know, for the past 4 months, that's what I've been dealing with. My hair is thinning in these two areas. Luckily, I never usually applied that to my roots. It was just like general canopy ends, but there I would focus it. For these damaged sections, the ones I'm telling you about, see how much tighter the curl is at the root, and then it just goes S. So it goes loop loop down. To me, it speaks for itself. That's the only thing that makes sense. That's the only product I apply that way. Because specifically it's a protein styler, so I was like, okay, like, and that's the only one I have. I don't use any other products that way. And since I've stopped, my hair's already like healing and looking better. And I don't know how you could just stop using something and see a difference and it not being the cause, you know what I mean? I know correlation doesn't equal causation, but these are awful lot of correlations. So I'm pretty sure that Diva Curl is the cause, and I'm not happy. I'm like upset. It's almost like I'm gonna have to go through a second transition. I'm not gonna do a big chop. I have really bad self-esteem when it comes to my hair length. I think I look very bad with short hair. I'm not even happy with how long it is now. I feel like it's still too short. And it's hard when like your hair is like the main source of what makes you feel confident, what makes you feel beautiful. That's the whole reason why I wanted to make a channel, was to help people, you know, with their hair, for people like me who that's where they get their confidence from. And I don't do makeup, you know, very much. I don't, you know, wearing no makeup doesn't bother me. I just like a lip stain, you know. I'm wearing just lip stain and a little bit of brow gel right now. But my hair is really upsetting me. It's been bothering me, but I'm just happy that now I know why. I know why this is happening, and I know that it's gonna heal, but it's gonna suck for a while, you know? I'm crying less than I did when I fried half my hair off, so like at least there's that, you know? So, yeah, I didn't want to believe it for a little while, and then I saw more people talking about it, especially on YouTube, which is, I'm like a YouTube addict, that's why I'm on YouTube. And I didn't really believe it until I stopped using the Believe in gel, and I stopped using the other products as well. But I didn't generally use those all the time, but the one product I use every single wash day, like I'm telling you, every single wash day for the last year, I've used the Believe in gel. Because it made my hair fluffy, and that's what I loved it for. So if you have recommendations for things that work like Diva Curl's Believe in gel used to work, let me know, because I can hate my hair right now. My hair got worse, and now it's getting slightly better. Every wash that I do without Diva Curl, my hair seems to be regaining some strength. Now there are two things that I am doing. I do have Olaplex #2. I haven't seen a whole lot of difference from that. I don't know why. When I had damage from bleach, and whenever any of my friends dye their hair and I use it on them, the Olaplex #2 helps a lot, but it has not been doing anything for my curls at this point. Maybe it will eventually, I don't know. But a miracle product that has been helping, like, I'm telling you, like, these ones have a little bit of texture right now, still looks really bad, in my opinion. Like, this looks awful, especially the ends. They were nearly pin straight, barely like just a very long curve. Like, it was a just curved piece of hair. So it wasn't straight, but it was just curved. There was no spiral, there was no S, there was nothing. The thing that I've been using to help even get it to this point is, you know what, I'm gonna grab it. The Giovanni Nutrifix Hair Reconstructor. It's this. And I've been noticing so much difference with this. Like, honestly, I want to do a whole review on this, but I like it better than Olaplex, so maybe that says something. It's like it's like everything free. Yeah, I'm sad, but we'll get through it. And oh, by the way, everything I bought from Devacurl was from the site or Sephora, so there is no way that it was tampered with or, you know, it was an authorized product, you know. I'm bummed. I think my hair looks stupid. And that's also why I've been doing my hair in the vintage brush out way more often, because that's the only way it looks goddamn decent. I'm just bitter at this point, so I hope this helps anybody. If you watch me and you've thought of trying Diva Curl, please don't. Please try a different brand. My #1 go-to is everything from Giovanni's Got to Be Chic line or something like that. The Eco Chic. And I'll link Giovanni down below because in this, their products have been a godsend and have been helping me heal my hair so much. I'll put links to everything below that helped me. If you're having these issues, please join the Facebook group and let them know because they're trying to get a recall. Also, if you're having issues with Diva Curl and noticing hair issues, post it somewhere, like, you know, your issues with the hashtag recall Diva Curl. It's a hashtag that's been started with that group, and, you know, hopefully it'll help less people get their hair messed up. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye. P.S. I emailed them, Diva Curl, the company. They've not gotten back to me yet. If you'd like to, I can do an update for what they tell me, because obviously I don't want to keep these products. I think they're dangerous and I think they're going to hurt my hair, and I'm not going to use them on anybody else because I'm not going to hurt anybody else's hair. Yeah, let me know if you want an update on that and to see where it goes with that. And hopefully I can save my hair. I don't know. Okay, bye for real this time.